In this session, what I want to talk about is our college pre-approval three-step process. If you've gone through the process of getting a mortgage, you've probably gone through what's called a mortgage pre-approval. And if you think about that process, how does it work? What do they ask you about? They ask you about your income. They ask you about your assets. What's your ability to make a down payment? They look at your credit history. Essentially, what they're trying to find out is what's your ability to repay this loan. So if you look at this picture that we have here, this first house that I'll pop up, that's LeBron James' house outside of Akron. Now, if I went to a bank and asked for a loan to get that home, unfortunately, they probably wouldn't give it to me because I don't have LeBron's income. The problem is with college, there is no college pre-approval process until now. So here's the 3 steps that we've laid out. Number 1 is you have to estimate your net cost. What I mean by net cost is how much is it going to actually cost you to attend that college after all the financial aid, including merit and need-based financial aid. Future sessions, we're going to go through in-depth all of how that works. Number 2 is you need to tally up your resources. So what's your down payment? Hopefully you've had the ability to save a little bit of money and set it aside. Our predominant tool for college savings today is the 529 College Savings Plan, which is a great benefit for you. And maybe you have some other mutual funds or grandpa and grandma are planning to help. What you need to do is get all those resources on board and tally them all up. Another key way that families pay for a big part of college is through cash flow. And cash flow, what I mean is, if you think about your student today, they're living under your roof, are they free? Probably not. And what I hear from a lot of parents is, if I really thought about what it cost me to feed them and pay for all their activities at school, maybe it's $500 per month. So if I take $500 per month times 12 months, well, that's $6,000. And if I have $6,000 over 4 years, well, that's $24,000 that we have that we can actually help pay for college for our student. And that's a tremendous benefit. So one of the other things about cash flow, if you talk to the colleges, many of them have what's called a zero interest payment plan. How cool is that? It's basically pay as you go, it's zero interest, you set it up and you just tell them, here's what we can afford each month while our student's in school. So the last piece is a piece that's just a part of the equation for most American families today, and that is student loans. But how do you know what a manageable student loan number is? Well, we use a metric that says that you should never take out more in student loans than you anticipate making in the first year of that career. So if you're going to be an elementary school teacher, the average salary across the U.S. today is around $40,000. So for an undergraduate degree in elementary education, you should never take out more than $40,000 in student loans. That's a proactive instead of a reactive way to create a manageable student loan number. To put that in perspective for you, for every $10,000 you take out in student loans, it's about $125 a month payment. So if you have $40,000 in student loan debt, that's a $500 a month payment. And I can tell you that on a $40,000 salary, that's going to be more than enough for you to feel uncomfortable about how much student loan debt you have. So I hope the 3-step process has been effective for you, and we hope you'll tune in as we deconstruct exactly all the pieces of financial aid, student loans, and how to create a good comprehensive plan.